Ross, a 2-2 draw with Woking and defeat on penalties in the end. It will feel really sore right now, but I think we'll look back at that, just as Josh Ashby, I think we'll look back at that and think there's a lot of positive to take from it.
Loads of positives. It's going to sting for a while, I must say, and I think it probably hurt a lot of people. I thought we were spot on today. I thought our tactics, our work rate, energy, desire, attitude to execute what we've asked was spot on. I thought we controlled the game with the ball. I actually thought we controlled a lot of the game without the ball. We frustrated them. So boys have got to be super proud, but the lottery is sort of the penalties and anything can happen. But I said the quality of penalties was quite poor from both teams. So it is what it is. We should have probably won the game in normal time. We've had enough chances. We've gifted them a first goal. Second goal, we don't have to do what we've done. So really frustrated on that point of view, but really proud of the players because it's a massive shift. Great occasion, fans were brilliant. But yeah, it would definitely sting.
Yeah, it was a good occasion today, wasn't it? Right here in front of our own fans, a really big crowd as well. But going forward now, I used to say when we've had a really good performance, that's a standard. But that was above the standard today, really. And if we can take that into any game in National League North, I personally can't see us losing that. I
Yeah.
suppose the aim is to replicate that sort of performance on Saturday.
Yeah, Scunthorpe was good. Chester was good. We backed it up again against Woking, National League team. I don't think from the side, if you watch the game, you'd know who was in the National League and who was floating around the bottom of the National League North. So players need to make sure they focus on that. We can look at the goals conceded. We can look at bits and bobs in the game. I thought we'd done enough to win a game of football, though. So I think the task is make sure players don't feel too deflated after this and look at why we've performed well. Now we've picked it apart. The boys know the energy levels, the distance covered, the togetherness, the units. Everyone pulling in the right direction is a key factor, and we need to stick with it. So it is one game, so we need to move on quickly because it will sting. I want boys to reflect though, so we'll sort of reflect on the game. But we've done more than enough to win a game of football today. Penalties were poor, both sides, I must say. So we need to look at that as well.
Yeah, and you've got that job to pick them up because there's a lot of deflated people just because we've lost the match of we've lost a cup tie. What did you say to them at the full time whistle? That must have been really difficult because we've just seen all your players go out there, do everything they could for the cause. So what did you say at full time? How can you pick them up?
I think the message was football's cruel. It is what it is. We should have won the game in normal time. We've had an opportunity. We've had a couple of half chances. I think Andre's probably had the clearer one where that goes at 3-1. We put the game to bed at half time. And yeah, penalties, it can be a bit of a lottery. I put trust in everyone. We went through players we felt can put the ball in the back of the net, and it wasn't their day today, and that happened. So maybe the fans behind, maybe a bit of pressure, which is normal. Everyone's human, so not to sort of dwell on it too much. Pick the positives out of it. It's going to hurt. We can't say it isn't going to hurt or go home and forget about it because it will hurt. So hopefully the boys go and get some food, sit together, have a beer, have a can of Coke, sort of reflect quickly and go again.
Yeah, let's just talk about that thing you said about the penalties there. I mean, we're not going to hold it against anyone at all. I mean, we've missed penalties in normal season. I mean, guys, we've been heroic, and somehow, if you win that penalty shootout, he's the saviour. But we're not going to hold it against them. They've been honest, they've taken it, and unfortunately, we've missed. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, when they miss, we think we've got a chance here. When Kai makes a save, we've got a chance. And then we miss, and then they think they've got a chance. And from everyone, it's probably sort of everyone's pulling their hair out at some point. So, yeah, really important that we look at that. We praise where praise due. Boys ran through walls again. The energy levels, the attitude. Zach was absolutely dead. Josh Parker dead. But the way they played, they should be because they run them ragged. And we deserve more. We do deserve more. Football's cruel. You don't always get what you deserve. We know that sort of firsthand in the National League North. But the last three performances, I must say, have been absolutely superb. So we need to keep going. Boys need to know that that's the standard. They should know that already. And they're churning out these good performances that we need to turn to wins. But yeah, that last goal we conceded really hurt.
Finally, it's all about managing the season now. We've got to concentrate. Well, the only thing we've got to concentrate on is the National League North now. And Saturday we'll have a week to rest and recuperate. But then we'll also have three first teamers that played on Tuesday night back in Reece Fleet, Laurie Walker, and Candice Carroll. So the team that played today put in a fantastic account, but there's more to come from this side.
I think people need to realise that as well. Three massive players for us, three leaders, three voices, three great players. So, boys stepped in, done a massive job today. Loz has been really good the last 2 games, got 2 clean sheets. Fleety, Mr. Oxford City, run through walls for anyone. We're missing him, and Kenneth has come back and had that sort of calmness to us. So, we've been sort of light today in terms of our team. They've been light as well. But the boys who stepped in were first class, so we look forward to those boys returning in the week. We get a good solid week together, pick everyone up because it will be deflating tonight. But we go again and pick it apart and ready to prep for next Saturday now.
Ross, unlucky today, but thank you very much for your time.
Cheers.